Hello everyone, welcome back to our ethics series. Today we are going to learn something really interesting, that is two types of attitudes. They are called explicit attitudes and implicit attitudes. Now don't worry about the big words, we will understand them with very simple examples. So first let me ask you this something. Have you ever met two people who react differently in same situation? Like one says I don't like this and gives you reason for it, and another person says I don't know why, I just feel uncomfortable. Well, that's exactly the difference between explicit and implicit attitude. Let's start with explicit attitudes. These are the attitudes of that we are completely aware of. You know what you think and why you think that way. For example, you say, I like South Indian food. You are aware of it. You can explain it. Maybe you like the taste, maybe it's the healthy or whatever your reason. You know it, right? Or if you say, I believe honesty is very important. Again, you are clearly aware of the thought. These are called explicit because they are open and conscious and deliberate. You think about them, and if someone asks you, you can explain them easily. That's why they are also called self-reported attitudes. Simple, right? Now, the second type, that is implicit attitudes. These are a bit tricky because we usually don't know what we have them. They come from our past experiences, sometimes even from our childhood, and we react automatically without realizing why. Let me give you some simple examples. Like suppose you feel nervous when you see a police uniform. Maybe as a child you saw your parents get scared of the police, or that feeling stayed with you. You don't think about it, but it's still inside. Or maybe you feel extra safe when you see someone in a doctor's coat. That's also an implicit attitude. It's not that you decided to feel that way. It just happens automatically. These comes mostly from emotions, memories, and our culture. So, if we put it very simply, explicit attitude is what you know and can explain. Implicit attitude is what you feel automatically without thinking. Explicit means conscious and implicit means unconscious. Let's take one small example from daily life. You may say, I treat everyone equally. That's your explicit attitude, but maybe without realizing you speak more politely to rich people and a bit roughly with poor people. That's your implicit attitude. See the difference? One is what we say, the other is what we actually feel or do. And this is super important also, and especially for future administrators like you. And because when you work in public service, your implicit attitudes can affect your decisions. That's why every good civil servant should reflect and ask themselves, am I being fair, or am I treating people equally? Are my hidden biases influencing me? Or the more aware of you are, the better your attitude becomes, both inside and outside. So friends, that's it for today's topic, that is explicit and implicit attitudes. Remember, explicit is what we know and implicit is what we feel without knowing. Both guide our behavior every single day. So alright, I will stop here for today. In the next class, we will continue with the next part of attitude. That is, till then, stay positive, keep learning, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.